Hi guys. So first of all, I want to thank College Finder platform as I want to share my experience that from last year I was trying to enter into data science, but I've tried many courses, but this course is the best. Guys, trust me that I have more than 8 years of experience, but this course is way easier to understand and practice. I mean, no other course is giving us time and an approach to practice the programming, but with this course I have gone so far. So let's start with today's code. Let's try calculator step by step. uh, let's first open the Jupyter notebook. I'm using Mac, so I prefer to use terminal here. Okay, so these are my files which are already there on my system. I will start a new file, new notebook, and let's rename it calculator. I like to mark down the first line as every time I code I like to mark it down. Calculator. Okay, so what I will suggest is you guys to first go with the algorithms. What is algorithm? Algorithm is like just to tell yourself that what are the steps you have to go when you start coding, and with what steps you have to conclude that code for particular area. So calculator is the simplest example, that's why I have took this. That let's write it over here. What should be your first step? You should take input from user, right? Next, you should know the operation user want to perform. You should write definition for actions to be performed on each operation, and then call those methods, and lastly and most important, run and test your code. If you are a beginner, I will suggest you go one by one. Do one step and run the code, then next step run the code, and so on. Let's start with coding part. Let's just first take input from user. So consider what you need from user. One, two numbers, and then third is operator. Let's take the input. Operator number 2, and how we will take it? We'll do this in one line, that is the optimization of code. Otherwise you can take it in different lines also, but think in the real situation, that how user enters the code equation. So we'll take an input, we'll take the input in string format, then we use split function to split the equation. What will be our next step? We will typecast the numbers from string to int. Num to int. So this is done for the input part. What is our next step? You should know the operation user want to perform. So here we will use conditional statements. If operator is equal to plus, then we have to perform addition on number 1, number 2, right guys? Then else if condition, will take else if condition, as there are number of other operations we want to perform. Else if operator is hyphen, that is minus, we will perform subtraction. Number 1, number 2. Indentation is very important here, so please take care of that. Else if operator is multiplication, we'll perform multiplication. Number 2. Else if operator is equal to slash, that is division. Division number 1, number, that's it. Operator is equal to modulus. We perform modulus function on number 1 and number 2. See, isn't it easy? We know that we have to perform these functions on these operators and on number 1 and number 2. Else what happen? We will tell user that there is a typing mistake, and we'll give an example. It should, equation should look like 8 space divided by, right? Okay, now we have we are done with the first two steps. Now what is the most important step is we have to define these functions, that what is the logic behind these functions. So let's write it. We have already called these methods under the if else condition. How we define our methods? With DEF, that is definition. Addition A, num1, num2, add equal to num1 plus num2. Print F. So using F, we are actually formatting our string. You will see we don't need to use the dot format in print statement. The answer of the sum of addition is sum of adding num1 and num2 is, answer is add, right? Definition subtraction. Num1, num2, subtract equals to num1 minus num2, or you can do other way around, num2 minus num1. That depends how do you want the answer. Even if you can use your creativity, imagination, and go far, if you want to tell user that this number is negative, going to give a negative result or positive result. The subtraction of num1 and num2 is subtract. Okay, so we are done with two methods. Other is multiplication. Num1, num2, multiplication num1 into num2. Print f the multiplication of num1 and num2 is, let's change it, multiply, so it won't create confusion for you guys. Division division equals to num1 slash num2. Print f division of num1 and num2 is, here again I should use divide. This is up to you guys. I have a habit of taking different terms so that in order to avoid confusion. Modulus num1 num1, we use percentage sign here, num2. Print f the modulus of num1 and num2 is modular. Right guys, we are done with the methods part. So let's run and see how far we have gone. Okay, it says I have an error with syntax in this line. LF operator, I forgot the colon here. Let's run this again. Okay, 4 divided by 2. So the division of 4 and 2 is 2.0. Let's try once again with 2 plus 2 is 4. Right guys? So I believe I'm able to give you a clear information which I wanted to convey about writing algorithms and making your code easier. I would say guys, be persistent in your work. Coding is equal to your persistence. Good luck guys. Bye.